Hello Taurus, welcome back. Welcome to my channel if you're new. I'd like to thank everyone for viewing, liking, sharing, subscribing. Please don't forget to hit the thumbs up on your way out, as that does help my channel, as well as everybody that needs to see the messages that are here today. I want to remind you all that it is a general reading. It is going to definitely completely resonate for some of you, but not all of you. So those of you that it doesn't, take what resonates, leave the rest behind, because that's what's yours. Also check your moon, rising, and Venus signs. That'll give you a much bigger, broader, more well-rounded view of the information that's coming in for you. And what we're reading about today is Spirit wants you to know why you're on this path and where it's leading you. So we're going to start with the Soul's Journey deck. This is going to give you the information as to why you're on this path, okay? Ooh, loneliness. I know that I am never alone. You are alone, but you're never alone. So what I'm getting off of this is you may be, how do I put this? Spirit is maybe keeping you in a position of being by yourself, because it's about showing you that you aren't alone. It's trying to get you to go within. Spirit is trying to get you to go within and realize that even though you are physically by yourself, you're never alone. You always have Spirit and your inner guidance system right there by your side, always. And you can always count on them. And that's what Spirit wants you to do. Release everything else. Surrender and trust and have faith that you're being guided in the right direction when you're guided. That seems to be a big one for a lot of us, especially the earth signs. It was a big one for me. It still is going on for me, but it was huge when my dog was sick. It was all about trusting the guidance. Same with the Capricorns. Okay, now we're going to get a motivation manifesto card. This is going to tell you where this path is leading you, okay? And then we're going to pull more cards in the center here, which is going to give us just further information as to where you're at and why you're there. I won't let others stoke fear in my heart. I choose to remain true to who I am and where my dreams direct me, no matter the hardship I might incur. No matter how lonely you feel at times, no matter how difficult this journey feels at times, Spirit wants you to know. Spirit is desperately trying to get you to recognize that you aren't alone. You're being guided. You're being taken care of. You're always being taken care of, always. Try to remember that. Your help may come through at the very last minute, but it always comes through. This is a lesson for you, I feel, in trust and faith in the universe, Spirit, God, whatever you call it. Okay, so now we're going to get some Light Seers tarot cards. And there's one. All the decks are listed down below, everybody. Okay, so if you want to know what the decks are, they're down below. Click on the title of this video. It'll drop down the description box. You'll see the decks, and your link to the extended version of this video is down there as well. Okay, first card out, Temperance. I love this card in this deck. Have a look. Notice the moon and the sun. Clarity and uncertainty come together in perfect harmony. And look at the wings behind him. Spirit, the universe, has your back. That's your message here. The universe is taking care of everything. Spirit is working things out as we speak. You might not see it, but you've got to be able to feel it. The energy is all around you. Positive and negative. It's the duality. It's the I can't think of the word. Oh my goodness, my mind is blank right now. But you know what I'm saying. It's opposites, right? It's darkness and light. It's clarity and uncertainty. And when you're in a place of uncertainty, call on Spirit. You have to surrender everything, but call on Spirit. Spirit is there for you. Yeah, 5 of Wands. A lot of you have been getting this card. This is, and the message is never any different. I know what the 5 of Wands represents, but the message that comes through very loud and clear with this card lately is stop reaching for what's not yours. This is being removed. That's why it's out of reach. It's leaving your life. Let it go. Trust. Have faith that whatever leaves is leaving so that something new and bigger and better can come in for you. This is leaving, and it's relieving you of conflict. Look at these guys are all scrambling, falling over each other, trying to get to this one light up here, this one fireball up here. It's competition. There's so much competition in that direction. And it's causing conflict, and it's a challenge, and it's out of reach, and it's difficult to have, and it's too much like work to get it. When it's meant for you, it's not like too much work. It's there. It's a gift from the universe. 7 of Cups. They're taking me back here. Look at this guy. He doesn't know which way to turn. Where do I go? What do I choose? What do I say? What do I do? He's confused. He's at a loss. First, this guy's going after that which isn't his. And now this guy can't decide between a bunch of things that are being offered to him. Be careful what you wish for, though, and be careful what you go after. Because it just may come true, whatever it is you're wishing for, and it might not be what you think. But for me, this is all about the confusion. When you're in that state of confusion or negativity, you cannot make a proper decision. You just can't. When your mind is at that place, you can't. So, let go, surrender to the process, trust, and have faith. And look at here, all these other people here have got you all riled up and chasing after this because they all want it. You're thinking, well, it must be worth something if all of these guys want it. I take you back here. I won't let others stoke fear in my heart. That's what's happening here. You're afraid that you're going to miss out on something that you don't want to miss out on because so many other people want to go in that direction. But it's not the right direction for you. And going in the wrong direction creates the uncertainty, the illusion, the confusion, right? So, Spirit is wanting you to move in the direction that you know is right for you, no matter what everybody else is doing and saying. Because that is the devil of it all. Look at this guy. He's puppeting this person. He is in control. He is a very narcissistic energy, this guy. He is very controlling. He wants what he wants. He doesn't care what you want. And neither, I think it was Abraham Hicks that said, why would you ask a car salesman what he thinks is the right decision for you in buying a car? Which car is the right car for you? Because he's not going to make that decision based on what's right for you. He's going to make the decision on what's right for him, for his wallet. So, make the decision that's right for you. Otherwise, you end up here with this devil. And if you need guidance, go within. The answers are there. And Spirit loves to help. All you got to do is ask, okay? Now we're going to get Gaia Oracle cards. Your first card out is number 17, breaks down to an 8. It's all about your abundance. It's achievement. Keep focused on your dream. Yeah, your dream. Not everybody else's dream, yours. Now this is on the Temperance and the 5 of Wands. So it's basically just saying everything we've already talked about, right? Now you've got number 10, which is all about endings, but it also breaks down to a 1, which is about new beginnings. Jewel within a teardrop, appreciation, spiritual and emotional reconnection. There is a jewel within a teardrop. In meaning, there's always a bright side. There's always a silver lining in that dark cloud. Always. Because, like I said, when Spirit is taking something away, it's only to replace it with something so much better. And that is what's happening, exactly what's happening right here. And that's why this is on this card. It's on the 5 of Wands and the 7 of Cups. You could be confused as to why this was taken away from you. But you'll know soon enough, because eventually what's replacing it is going to come in. Now this could be anything for, it's going to be different for all of you. It could be a relationship. It could be a person that was removed from your life as far as a romantic relationship goes. It could be a family member, a friend, a pet, a situation, an event. Maybe you were supposed to go to a wedding and now the wedding's been canceled and the trip isn't happening. But there's always a reason. That just happened to me. I have a trip planned with my daughter for the end of July, and she called me yesterday to say that one of her friends is planning a very secretive wedding for the same time we're going to be gone. So she asked if we could move the timing into a later date. And I could have got upset. I could have been down and out over that, but I thought, okay, the universe is changing the date for some reason. I trusted and I had faith. And I know there's a reason we're going in August instead of July. And I'm okay with that. And that's where you're at here with this jewel within a teardrop. Find the silver lining in this storm cloud. And that'll help you with your confusion too, because that's part of the confusion. So your third card is 27. It breaks down to a 9. It's about tying things up, tying up loose ends, getting things completed, because 9s are all about completion. Enchanted forest, mystery, magic, and excitement. That's what's coming in for you. Look at that full moon. And I am recording this. Well, I think this is the 25th and the full moon was the 24th, depending on where you are in the world. But it's right around the full moon that I'm recording this. So you have something very mysterious and magical and exciting on its way into you. Don't get caught up in this devil energy. Don't let him and his negative ways of being and thinking pull you under. Stay positive, because that devil is your ego. Your ego is what, when plans are changed, would say, no, we can't change those plans. I'm angry now. Don't go there. I'll take you to a really, really bad, worse place. Okay, now we're going to get Heal Yourself cards. Okay. First card out is card number 8, which is, again, it's about your abundance, but it's procrastination. You are being moved toward an abundant life. But if you procrastinate, you're just slowing yourself down. And I know that's easy to do. That's the devil in us. That's the ego coming through. The ego is the human way of looking at things. You need to look at things from the spiritual side now. That's what Spirit's trying to get you to do. But it's so easy to procrastinate when something is happening that you're not wanting. You don't see the better that's coming in yet. So you try to hang on to what you have because that's where it's comfortable. And we always feel, what is it? A bird in the hand, right? So for me, a bird in the hand is worth more than two in the bush. Is that how it goes? Because it's what you've got in your hands. But if you let go of that bird in your hand, you could go after and possibly get the two in the bush. So do you see what I mean? The one is gone, but you replace it with two. And I know that's not what that saying means, but that's where we're going with it. 27, which breaks down to a 9. Look at that. You've got 2 cards of 27 touching, and it's 9s. So it's about wrapping things up, tying up the loose ends so you can move on, letting go, cutting the cord and letting go and moving on from whatever it is that you need to move on from. This is help from above. Yes, you have help from above. You are being guided, and anytime you need the help, ask. Like I said, Spirit is always right there, willing, more than willing, to help us out. Always, always, always. But, like I was told when my dog was sick, I will get the answer, but I won't get it until I completely let go and surrender. And I didn't get it until I completely let go. And it was like the minute I let go, there's the answer. I got the new medication, and within 2 hours, she was on the mend. That's how fast it can happen. So you've got to surrender. You've got to be in that place of letting go and trusting. So if you're in the middle of a situation right now, and you need answers, and you don't have them, and you're not getting them, it's probably because you're not letting go completely and trusting that the universe has got this. We got to let go of control. Okay, Island Time Wellness card. Ooh, Taurus. This is being taken away from you, whatever this is, because you are headed for your twin flame. It's time for you to come into union with your twin flame soulmate, your eternal soulmate. Yin yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. Yeah. So I feel like for a number of you, you have had a relationship, a person, a romantic individual pulled out of your life. But now you know why. And you probably are feeling lonely if you were together for any length of time. But Spirit wants you to understand that you're not alone. Okay, now we're going to get a Synchronicity Oracle card. Ooh, too many cards. And I'm told to look at the bottom of the deck this time for some reason. I never... Live your life, live your purpose without dimming your light. Card number 144. When I created this deck, I'd been seeing a bunch of numbers randomly, but continuously, and I wanted to know what they meant, so I asked, and whatever my guides told me is what I put on the cards. This is about you being a light worker. It's time for you to get on that path. And I feel like the reason I had to look at the bottom of the deck here is because whatever your purpose is, it's combined with your twin. You and your twin are going to come together and do something together. That is your soul's plan, both of your soul's plan. Take a break, Taurus. Just take a holiday. You don't have to go anywhere if you can't go anywhere. I know with the pandemic, it's kind of hard sometimes. Take a break, a staycation if you have to. Just, it's a lot easier if you can do this, if you can just be stress-free and relaxed, and that in itself helps you let go and surrender. You need to get to that place in order to get to your twin. That's what's going on here. All of this is happening. All of this This is why you're on this path. This is what it's leading to. Your twin. Union with your twin. It's readying you. Okay, now we're going to get a Just Ask Oracle card. Spiritual growth. That's what this is about too, right? Okay, focus here. There you go. That's what this is about. It's like I said to you earlier with this loneliness card. You are growing. It's about your evolution and your growth, because you're needing to learn that it's okay to be alone. You don't have to be lonely, because you always have your inner guidance system, your soul, and you have spirit or God, whatever you call it. Okay, now we're going to get a Whispers of Love card. Card number 19, it breaks down to a 10, which is endings, and a 1, which is new beginnings. Express love through gifts. A small token of love can convey great appreciation. You're going to get a gift from someone, Taurus. Whoever that person is that gives you that gift, they love you very much. This could be your twin. Or you have a gift that you're planning to give someone. If you're unaware, I feel like that person is your twin. Some of you probably already know, but if you don't, that's what I'm getting off that. This is definitely a path you want to stay on, Taurus, I would think, unless you don't want to be with your twin flame. And if you don't know what a twin flame soulmate is, Google it, because they're pretty important in our lives. I like to call them an eternal soulmate. This is somebody that you were meant to come together with in this life, and you're meant to spend the rest of your life with them. And it's about, I should have kept that from the bottom of the deck. It's about living your purpose, being on your soul's path, and becoming that light worker, and working together with your twin. This is exciting, Taurus, so exciting. I know if you're up here going through this ending, it doesn't feel exciting. I get that, and I'm sorry that you're there. But it's a necessary evil, so to speak, to get you to where you need to be. It's a blessing in disguise. And you know what? If you look back on it, there was probably some amazing, amazing life lessons for you through that get you ready for your twin. Okay. I want to ask your guides and spirit what you can do, what you need to do to move through this and get to your twin with as little pain as possible and as quick as you can. We're going to do that in the extended. We're going to ask what it is that you need to do, be, think, and or feel to make it through this and get there. So those of you that are going over, click on the title of this video, drop down the description box. That's where the link is to my website for the extendeds. Those of you that are not going over, I love you guys, and I will see you next time.